What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. The T-Wolves destroyed the Phoenix Suns in their Game 1 matchup in the Western Conference. And it's funny. It's funny how often I hear the term best scoring duo in NBA history thrown around. Yeah, I didn't really hear it too much back in the Kobe and Shaq days, if my memory serves me right. Then I started hearing it a bit with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. Not a whole lot, just a bit. And then a little bit with LeBron and Kyrie. And then I started hearing it more with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. Then Kevin Durant with the Brooklyn Nets to join Kyrie Irving. Then I started hearing it with those two. Then James Harden joined the Brooklyn Nets. Then any combination of those three to pair up as a duo, you started hearing it a lot. And as a trio, they were saying this is the best scoring trio in NBA history, which might be very, very valid. I'm not saying it's not. Then Kevin Durant goes to the Phoenix Suns, and then they started saying they were the best scoring duo ever, and KD and D-Book. And now they're saying it with Kyrie and Luka Doncic. Just some food for thought. Anyway, so you got supposedly the best, or one of the best, scoring duos in the history of our great league, the National Basketball Association, baby. And these fools couldn't even get 100 points on the board in this era of basketball. Mind you, the Timberwolves are a great defensive team. But 95? Hell, Book, you could at least give them 5 more points, break 100. And I get it. The refs might hold on to the whistle, not blow it as much in the playoffs. A little bit more of a, play on, allow them to be a little bit more physical. I get that. But still, 95 in this era? Ugh. And you got KD and D-Book? Ugh. Now, Kevin Durant had a good scoring performance. But like I see Kevin Durant do so many times in his career, he wasn't aggressive enough. And Mr. Booker, the guy people keep telling me is the second coming of Kobe Bryant, comes up small and insignificant yet again. People kill me with the Kobe Bryant comparisons to Devin Booker just because he likes to shoot the midi and is capable of huge offensive explosions from time to time. The more I watch this guy play, Devin Booker, the more I'm like, nope, he ain't got it. He does not have what it takes. Kevin Durant, buddy. I am a huge Kevin Durant supporter. Probably more than I should be. He's one of my favorite players in the league today. I love watching the guy play. I love almost every aspect of his game except that he lacks aggression. Especially when this guy is shooting so well, he does not extend his talents enough. KD. Now, I'm not one of the people that completely discredits his 2 rings, but I do not weigh them as heavily as I do others. But brother, Durant, you have to get it done, buddy. You have to. And if you don't get it done, you better go swinging. You better go out swinging admirably. I'm not giving players that are playing at a high level late in their career a pass on every shortcoming because of age. I say, hey, it's amazing you're still playing at this level late in your career. Great job. Pat on the back. Great. I acknowledge that. Now let's move on. Now that you have established the fact that this is the level of productivity we can expect from you, then I will critique you based on what I know you are capable of. You can't sit here and always say, oh, look what he's doing in this year this late, and give this person all the glory. Then, when they lose or come up short, people want to say, oh man, you're really out here talking about a guy in year 20 or year 17, whatever. You're here critiquing this guy on year 21, averaging 25 points a game. You look like a clown. Then saying my critiques are irrelevant because of age and longevity. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That is so flawed. But so many people do it. So KD and Book, you have to play. And you have to play well. Truthfully, maybe my expectations for these guys are too high. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe my expectations are too high. None of these guys are necessarily great leaders. KD, I think, is a good leader, more so by example. And he has shown moments in his career where he displayed great leadership, in my opinion. But Devin Booker has yet to show me he has leadership inside him. Kevin Durant has turned into a mercenary or hired gun in some respects. And he needs to capitalize on his skills by winning another championship while he is still a top player in the NBA. The window is small for him right now. The door is slowly closing. No more excuses for both of these guys. Learn how to impact the game more consistently. And honestly, that's aimed a little bit more at Devin Booker than it is Kevin Durant. Booker, you are the young player that everybody's talking about, that's telling me that you are him. You are supposed to have the mamba mentality. That's what they keep telling me. Is the mamba mentality only good for a 50-point explosion or a 70-point regular season explosion, regular season games, and losing efforts sometimes? Is that all the mamba mentality is? I think the Phoenix Suns really fumbled the bag. They really messed up when they decided to part ways with CP3. And I think this season, you see how Chris Paul, even this late in his career, being a shell of prime Chris Paul, could really do great things for this ball club. Playmaking perspective, leadership perspective, no nonsense perspective. Despite Chris Paul's decline, he is still very useful with minutes. If not for anything else, for his leadership and playmaking. I'm telling you. Anyway, I just had to get those thoughts off my chest. Do I think the Phoenix Suns are capable of beating the Minnesota Timberwolves? Absolutely. I understand this is only one game, and as long as they take care of business at home, they just have to get one in Minnesota. I understand that, but I'm just giving my opinion after the first game and just some things that were on my chest about these two guys. I think they underperformed throughout the regular season, but I thought the Phoenix Suns also made a bad move when they got rid of DeAndre Ayton. I mean, come on, man. How much money are you going to dump into high-end offensive players in the league where it's already easy to score? I'm just saying, man. I don't know, man. I think Phoenix Suns, it's been some questionable management decisions. But who am I? These guys are getting paid big bucks because I guess they're qualified to do the job. I'm just a guy sitting in my little room here recording on YouTube. I don't know shit. But these are my opinions. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for stepping in, man. Take care. It's going to be a fun playoffs this season. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We out, baby.